how to raise your rates as a freelancer without damaging any relationships or losing any clients along the way. For you guys who don't know me, I'm Ginny Nichols, founder of Interim Digital, and we are a power connector in the freelancer world. So we connect top-end freelancers to top-tier agencies and brands globally. So we know a little bit about what it takes to be a freelancer. So if you've just started out as a freelancer and you're pitching your day rate or your hourly rate a bit lower to help build your portfolio of clients, then that's totally fine and understandable. But there is a way to go about upping your rates without losing clients and with still maintaining good business acumen. And we're going to take you through exactly how to do that step by step. First thing to do is all about setting expectations from the start. So if you are new to freelance, consider writing rate increases into your contract. So from day one, your clients know what to anticipate. This may sound a bit scary because you may feel like you're going to lose clients because they know that they're going to pay more for you, but trust me, from a relationship perspective, that's going to really help you in the long run. So what we suggest doing is from the outset say, dear Mr. Client, I'm thrilled that you really want to partner with me. I'm really excited about that too. However, as I'm new to market, I'm happy to pitch my day rates a little bit lower. But from 6 months from now, and for any new business, once my portfolio is established, I will be charging X amount. Now that allows your clients enough time to understand whether or not they will get someone else in or whether or not they'll continue with yourself after a few months. But either way, at least you're setting off on the right foot and everybody knows where they stand from day one. So let's say you're already in contract and it's actually time for you to increase your rates. So this might be in line with cost of living at the end of the year, or it may well be because you've already established a block of clients and you're new to market, but it's the end of the year anyway, so it's naturally a good time to review your rates. Now, whichever party you're in, this rule applies to both of you. So when we're going into new year rate increases, very similar to the first instance, best way to handle it is whilst you're going through your renewal processes to highlight that immediately with clients and say, it's been fantastic working with you, I love our engagement. Just to let you know, 2025 rate increases will be X, Y, and Z. Now, if this is a considerable leap, then I would advise you give your clients at least 3 to 6 months warning about going and giving them a price hike. The reason being is that we often find that freelancers who are brand new to market, once they establish their day rates, they tend to hike them quite massively. So even kind of 25 to 30%, because what they've done is lowball themselves to build those clients up and build their freelance experience up, but actually their market value worth is quite a bit higher. It's a really smart move and it's a great way to get new clients. But if you're going to do that and then hike your prices, you really need to set those expectations clearly. Otherwise, you're just going to lose your client base. The other red flag to consider is that it actually demonstrates a really poor business acumen if you all of a sudden hike your prices 20, 25, 30% overnight. Put yourself in the client's shoes. Imagine if all of their suppliers did that. Their businesses would just die overnight. Okay, so if you're going to do that, then it makes you appear as though you don't know how to run a business. Now, as a freelancer, you do run a business and you need to consider your clients' businesses and have a commercial goal in mind for them. Every strategy you deploy for your clients should have some form of commercial end goal, because if you don't, you appear as though you're not in tune with what they're trying to achieve. So put yourself in their shoes. How would you feel if you got a 26% increase overnight or 30 or 35% increase overnight? You'd probably be pretty peeved. Imagine if your landlord tried to do that with your rent. You'd move out, simple as. So why should it be any different for freelancers and their rates? Rate increases are totally normal in the world of freelance, so what we're not saying is to be afraid of them. But what I am saying is that there's a very clear-cut way to deal with them so that you appear as though you know how to run a business, because you do know how to run a business, you're a freelancer at the end of the day. But it's so important that you put yourself in the shoes of the people that you're working with and manage those relationships well, set everybody's expectations out from the start, and if you do that, then difficult conversations like rate increases become a lot simpler. So quick recap. If you're going to raise rates, that's absolutely normal within the freelancer world. Don't worry about it. Just make sure that you go about it the right way. And the right way is setting expectations, giving your clients plenty of notice, and making sure it's written into your contracts as and when required. Alrighty, freelancer people, if you found that useful, click the link below, like us, subscribe us, and check in for more tips and tricks as to how to survive and thrive as a freelancer.